Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome back to the channel. Very exciting video today. I think it's a very interesting one, courtesy of Coach_Venny on Twitter. Guy I've known for, I don't know how long, 7-8 years I might have known Venny now. Been putting some very good posts on Twitter so far, or X, this FC cycle. That definitely recommend if you don't follow him already, at Coach_Venny on X. He put a thread together of all the different positions and players that were used at the FC Pro Open. So that is the big, if you don't know it, the big eSport Pro event that took place this weekend. The video I did yesterday was talking all about it and things I learnt from it. He's compiled all 64 teams and put together the players that were used in each position. So I think this is some really useful information that's going to tell you a lot about the game and in turn type of players you should be using. So we're going to go for each position that Venny's done, so a big thank you to Venny, and then we're going to look at the players and talk about why they're meta and why you should probably be using them. As always, thank you for watching the video. Are you sick to death of getting out teamed on FC26? Do you want that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out IGGM.com today. The best and most reliable place to get coins for your ultimate team. Use the link in the description and code ZEL at checkout for a huge 8% discount. Check out IGGM.com today. Okay, we'll start with left backs. One thing to bear in mind, like Venny says there, 7 million draft budget in play. Pros didn't just get an unlimited budget and just get the best possible player in every single position. Otherwise, it'd be R9, Hullet, players like that. So R9 is probably more than 7 million anyway, so no one used him. Nuno Mendes was in more than half the teams. Theo Hernandez was in quite a lot. You do have to bear in mind some of these players are going to be in partly because of chemistry. I am a bit surprised to see Alba not in as much. And you do have to think as well, one of the things that does affect it is how pros play. So Mendes, I'm going to assume when we look at Mendes' card, one of the big reasons he's in there is with an anchor. Where is it? He's getting good physical, solid defending. He's good on the ball, which is nice for pros playing out the back. He's got rapid. He's got near 99 pace. And that quick step is really good. He's also got jockey and anticipate. Nuno Mendes is going to be the best left back in the game probably right now for dealing with through balls. The meta at pro level is through balls, getting in behind. Nuno Mendes is the best bet you've got against that. Teo's obviously well-rounded too, but that'll be why they're using Nuno Mendes. Okay, we did about this. So this is the formations. They used 4-5-1. Was used by half the people who got top 16. Right back, interesting this one. Valverde. Valverde compared to like Hakimi, he's more well-rounded, more physical, bit better passing, bit taller, I think. He's got intercept, which is really popular. I was a bit surprised to see so much Valverde used. Nearly half the pros used him. Llorente was very popular. I imagine Llorente, a lot would have used inform Llorente. I'm going to assume inform Llorente is quite expensive if we look at him. Yeah, 400k. They're not going to spend that. Zambrotta got used by a few. Koundé. I don't really rate Koundé choice, not going to lie. Dumfries got used by one. I'd be interested to see who used him. That's who I use right now. But yeah, Valverde, very popular. Centre-backs. Marquinhos used by 41 out of 64. Part of that will be the chemistry. Mendes and Hakimi linking to him is very useful. He's fairly quick. He's good on the ball. 90 defending awareness. Not the best physical though, and he's not the quickest for the through balls. However, he's got jockey anticipate and he's got that intercept plus. So clearly pros value that a lot. Now Chiellini was used by more than half, just over half the pros. 1 million coins. He's got defender plus plus, elite defending, great physical. He's 6'2", is it? 6'2". And pros clearly really value Bruiser. He doesn't even have anticipate, but he has intercept, jockey. So I think pros clearly value intercept a lot, jockey, and I know a lot of pros like Bruiser. Stam was used a lot. He's got Bruiser, Saliba, Koundé, Ferdinand, King. Again, they wouldn't have used Marquinhos if they had an unlimited budget. They'd probably gone like Stam and Chiellini by the looks of it. But that's interesting. Casillas was the most used keeper. Partly, I think that'll be because of chemistry. Compared to other icons, to get the best icon in a position, it's going to be expensive. Casillas' price has risen a lot, I think. Yeah, he was 500k and he's risen to like 630. This will be because people are cottoning on that pros are using him. The main reason they're using him is footwork. The low driven is up there for the best shot in the game. When you've got footwork, low drivens are way worse. Footwork is really, really good against low drivens. So clearly pros really value that. Far reach also helps with the finesse. Marbadashvili, 6'6", Liverpool Prem, footwork as well. That'll be the main reason there. Left mid, 56 out of 64 used Mbappe. That is, I think, the most I've seen in a position. Basically means that it's Mbappe or bust out there. Hazard's insane, by the way. I think that he could get a bit more use. I think Hazard deserves a bit of love. I don't really need to go into depth about why Mbappe is used. He's insanely fast. He's got rapid. He's got quick step plus, so he's insane for these through balls. He can cut inside and do finesses. He's got low driven. His passing solid. He's great on the ball. Mbappe's insane, and pros clearly see him as the best left mid in the game, probably. Right mid, Nico Williams. It's tight between Nico Williams and Salah. There's two main differences. Williams has got the rapid plus. He can cut inside and finesse, but rapid plus, crazy pace, 5-star weak foot, quick step. The fact, though, that Salah's used nearly as much shows that there's two kind of metas at a top level that pros are looking at. It's either the pace and getting him behind, or it's finesses. Salah's quite a bit slower than Williams. He doesn't have rapid. He doesn't have quick step. But Salah's got finesse plus. The fact that pros use that nearly as much as Williams shows that finesses and through balls in behind are the two main things pros are looking for as the meta. Centre mid. Reinders was used by 52. When you look at Reinders, some use the cornerstone, some use the normal. Tiki-taka plus, finesse, incisive, technical. A lot of really, really good stuff. Reinders has basically all the play styles that you want for a top centre mid. De Jong as well can play the deep line playmaker. A lot of people use the 4-5-1. De Jong can do the deep line. Bonmati was used 16 times here, but she was used a lot more in cam. Busquets clearly quite popular, so pros. For those who don't rate Busquets, clearly pros rate him because quite a lot were using him. Zerbo is very popular as a technical player. I was honestly surprised to barely see Patra used. I'm a bit surprised. Pros clearly think all these play styles and the height and stuff of Reinders matters. Pinner, 42 times. Someone in my stream last night was trying to tell me that Pinner without low driven wouldn't be that good. I think pros picking it that much suggests they disagree. I was a bit surprised to see Leao used 10 times, especially at his cost. But the gold Pinner was used a lot, so cheap. Stoichkov, bit of a surprising one. 3-star weak foot. But pros love low driven. He's got a crazy shot. He's good on the ball. He's got good physical. He's fast. Pros clearly love the low driven plus. So Stoichkov, really popular in this game. Mbappe, even though he was used, so Mbappe was basically in every team. Morgan was used because of the finesse. Henri's got the rapid. Messi at striker, I'm not sure about that one. It's probably the ratings reload. And then Bonmati was used 25 times at cam. So Bonmati was used in like 41 teams. The Queen of Cam. Only 31 players actually used the cam, so that's about half the people who use formations with a cam. Bonmati, super popular. Is based upon Bonmati or bust. Zico would be better than any of these, but he's just what? How much is Zico? Like 4 mil. So whoever used him used half the budget on him. Clearly they rate him very highly. But yeah, a lot of interesting stuff in there. This compiled by Venny. Again, thank you very much. It was a really useful resource. Again, definitely go follow Venny. Lots of useful tips and tricks. This is if we picked the team based on the players picked in most positions, a very meta team. And funnily enough, quite close to what I'm seeing regularly in champs. As always, appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're interested in coaching, improving at the game, do feel free to message me on Twitter. I'm constantly coaching people. I've coached people for 7-8 years now on the game. I'm 500 people helping them get better at the game. I'm looking to coach some more people. Appreciate you guys. See you guys in the next one. Peace.